Gonna make fun. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so yeah, being Mother's Day weekend, I went to the store now. Do not wait until Friday because there will be nothing left. It'll be picked over. Saturday, it's completely empty, and Sunday, it's nothing. So I actually got these today from Jewel. And I know I always say support your local florist, but I was in a rush, so don't judge me. So with the vase like this, with the opening here, so you're not using a lot of greenery, we take a thin, clear, sticky tape. This is a waterproof tape here. And what you're gonna do, oh, it's unplugged, okay.
Yeah, no, you're on the big screen now.
Oh. Okay, so anyways, what we're gonna do is it's called gridding. So you take tape. Sometimes if I run out of this, I just use regular Scotch tape. It's fine. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grid the base. So what you do is you start in the center, and then you're gonna do one in the front. So what this does is, so you don't use a whole bunch of greenery and all those green leaves and everything get in the water, and that's how you get bacteria and mold, and the flowers don't last long. So with this size vase, I'm just going to go 3 across and then 3 the other way. So it's a grid. And this vase was a thrift. I actually got it handed down to me. So I like doing that. I like recycling the vases and everything. So this, and then you just do one all the way around so the tape doesn't chop back up. So that, you can't see it, but no, you can't see it. Okay, and then you're going to start with your leather leaf or any type of greenery you have. Leather leaf. Oh, it's just a clear, it's by Oasis. It's a floral tape and it's waterproof. Or if you're just doing like one arrangement, you can use Scotch tape. Okay, so you're gonna take your leather leaf and with the grids that you're just gonna poke them in the holes and you're gonna go on an angle because then the stems are gonna kind of grid with each other so they stay in place as well. And always cut your flowers on an angle. A lot of people use scissors or cutters and then they just go straight across and it defeats the purpose because then your flowers don't last long, so they're not getting the water. So everything, even if you use scissors, always cut on an angle. So yeah, this bouquet I got from Jewel. And it has a mixture of lilies, hydrangeas, carnations, mums, a snapdragon. With these here, the hydrangeas, even if you have hydrangeas at home and you want to cut them and put them in the vase, before you put them in the vase, or like when you get them from the grocery store like this, you dunk them in a bucket of water, of cool water, like a half an hour, because the hydrangeas drink from their petals, from the blooms. They love water. They'll soak up water. That's why in a vase like this, you always got to check the water because you soak up so much water. So when you're done, you just shake it off and then go ahead and put them in your vase. Cut them on an angle and then put them in your vase. And since we grid the vase, then the flowers will stay where you put them. Just add greenery here. And then I just go all the way around the vase to try to hide the tape. And then you just go up a little bit higher in the center. And this I actually took from home. I have a peace lily plant because everybody knows what a peace lily is. It's the floor plant. It has the beautiful white lilies that come up the center. So I took just a couple of blooms just to give it a different look. I like using different greenery and stuff like that. Just something unique. You got to make sure that they're in the water though, because they won't last out of water, so make sure that they're in water. But it gives it a different look already with just that. Then you take your hydrangeas. I do this for a focal point, and then I just build around there. Snapdragons are they're a line flower. Usually the flowers that are straight are the line flowers. That's usually like what you would start your shape of your arrangements with. This is Alstroemeria. I think everyone pretty much knows this one here. It's very popular in grocery stores.
I think that one actually lives the longest.
Yeah. And if you do get bouquets and it comes like this, you just recut this stem and put them in warm water right away. As soon as you get your flowers, put them right into warm water and they'll open up for you faster. With roses, when you recut roses, put them in hot water, bucket of hot water. The roses like hot water. I know, I learned that too. 27 years of being a florist, and I just learned that. I learn every day. Just regular hot water from the sink. Mm-hmm.
Do you put any like flour?
You can. They come with the preservative. I don't use this when I start. I just use like a half of a
Yeah,
packet.
I don't use the whole thing.
And then when you change the water out, then you put the other half packet in there. Yeah. These are, we call them elegants. They're mini carnations, and these last long too. And just how we did your corsage, you can actually take individual ones of these, like maybe 4 or 5 of them, and do a little corsage with the bow. These are really cute, and they're light. They're very light and airy. This little guy here, he's called Trick Green, and it's in the carnation family because it has the same stem as a carnation, and it's just a fuzzy little greenery. It's this cute little different texture. This is silver dollar eucalyptus. This is really nice because it's not as potent as regular spiral eucalyptus that you get that you would hang in your shower or whatever. This doesn't have a heavy scent to it. You see a lot of like wristlets or boutonnieres, bridal bouquets made with this. There's also seeded eucalyptus, which is like this, but it has the little seeds on it. So this one, because I have one, that's the only thing about grocery stores. They only give you one of this, one of that. So I'm just going to put him there. These are stargazer lilies. And when you get these, as soon as you get them home, they have the little pollen in there. You want to take them out right away. Throw them out. Do not leave them in your lilies because they explode. And then you get all that yellow pollen, that orange pollen that will never come out of your clothes. Unless you're a really good spot remover person. I'm not. That's why I'm wearing a poncho. But yeah, so, and usually if you do have pollen like this one does, you take a pipe cleaner and just dust it out of the lilies like that. Because sometimes that happens with bridal bouquets with white lilies, and then you get this yellow pollen that doesn't come off.
If you do have cats, you know that it will come if they get to a start any kind of a lily. And it doesn't matter if they live in the water, the plant, the weed, especially the pollen. So that's why I instant kidneys. I'm a cat owner,
And then this ribbon you're gonna do, now you can just wrap the ribbon around the vase too and just tie a big bow. But I wanted to show you with this ribbon, you can do the same thing. How I learned is, the tail is to you. Now this one doesn't have a shiny and matte side, but you're gonna do the same way. You're gonna go underneath and hold it like that. You're gonna twist it underneath. Now this one I won't make a really big bow, and you can do as many loops as you want. You don't have to do, I sometimes just do like 4, and then I'll do like a long loop. Like that. And then take your wire. My florist, Mary Poppin bag in there. And everything, glue guns. Then you just twist it like that. And then usually when I do wires in a vase arrangement with the bow, I do use the tape. And I do the same thing, just like how I wired the carnation. I tape it all the way down. Because sometimes the wires will get rusty in the water. But since this is waterproof, it'll protect the wire or not make the wire rusted. And where I put that greenery, I'm gonna put my bow. And then I like the wired ribbon because you can do loops or however, like, you know, the wired ribbon is really nice. You could do like the loops like that or the accordion kind of look. So there's that. There's that one, and that one's gonna get raffled off. The other thing, really quick, I just have a little, the other thing about like thrifting and using vases, you don't have to go out and go buy vases. I use anything around the house. I use like the large pickle jars that you get and soak the labels off. I've taken twine and just glued twine all the way around that jar and they use as a vase. If you want to give someone just a little bit of flowers, this is a salsa jar, just the label off. So just as like a small little gift. And then okay, so just to show you a little salsa jar in your refrigerator can turn into a little gift for somebody.
And Krista, we started late, so don't worry about the
Oh,
time.
okay.
I'm not gonna like
Yeah.
lock the doors and
So-
go home.
You can individually put it in there. Sometimes if I'm in a rush, I'll hold it in my hand and kind of grit it in my hand, put the stems like that here. Just to start at my base. And then that way you don't have any greenery that's gonna go. Cut them on an angle. I got these from the store as well. These are gorgeous. These are the lavender roses. These are from Jewel. I can't believe. So anyway, when you do get your roses, they're not dying. These are the delivery petals. Everyone always thinks, well, that flower's dying, and it's not. All you do is you just snap them off like that. And then it helps the rose open faster.
Oh, well.
They're just the delivery petals. And then you can do like, you can do this
And what does that do?
or like that. And then it just makes it open more. Just a little bit more. But then, yeah, wouldn't that be, that's a pretty corsage or a wristlet.
It would be.
I found these little pumps, just different. The wristbands, craft store, Michael's, Joanne Fabrics. Yeah, so then you would, yeah, you take your carnation and they have like the silver prongs that stick up and then you just clasp your carnation, your whole corsage, make the whole corsage and then clasp it. And then you can have a wristlet. So this is like if last minute little bouquet for a teacher, or I think Nurses Day is coming up, or Teachers Day was here, some little holiday.
Every day's a holiday.
The holiday. What is that? Oh, well, there you go. And then these hot pink carnations are just, again, from the grocery store. It's just, and then I just go, you know, like how I showed you, you just pinch it here and open it up a little bit. can. You could just hold it up to the base. Usually the rule is 1.5, so you would do it 1 and then a half of the base. So you can make it as tall, but somebody's driving home with this and I don't want to make it like really big, so. Yeah, it's habit. You know, kind of like where you want to see your flower. You know, you would just hold it. You would just hold it like kind of where you would want it and then cut it. I was always taught, you know, don't cut it short right away because
You can't put it back on.
it'll grow back. Yeah, and then this is status. This is great. I think we did something with you with art, and we just stuck all of this and it lasted a whole year. It dries out like this. Yeah. Yeah, like the dried flowers. Remember when dried flowers were, I think they're coming back actually. Dried flowers.
I actually dried my bouquet for my wedding and it's
Yeah.
still in a vase. 16 years later.
I like to do odd numbers. You can do whatever you want, but I just wanted to show you that anything around your house, you can pretty much make something with it. I have so many jars at my house. I don't know what to do with it. I have a friend, he collects his empty whiskey bottles. I don't even drink whiskey, but I love the bottles. I love the shapes. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but. And then again, you can tie just a little bow around the base. You can tie just to dress up the base a little bit. Or you can do the hand tied since everyone knows how to make a bow now. Your own bow.
Did I hear groaning?
But yeah, and then if you have any little stick-ins or like a Mother's Day stick-in or whatever holiday, these are just, this is artificial, like a pampas grass. It just brings in an extra little something. But yeah, it sells a jar. See, and that would sell for probably like $25, $30. Yeah. That one would probably be about $55, $65.
Really?
But these are like $12.50 a stem if you buy them from a florist. Yeah. Well, using the hydrangeas, I check it every day. Yeah, just add, because if you can see the level, well, I didn't fill it all the way because somebody's taking this home, but yeah, never let the water go here because you cut greenery and it's probably here. Always make sure that your basins are full of water. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, those are 2 Mother's Day arrangements. 2 people are going to win today. So I hope you liked the presentation. I hope you learned something, and next time I see everyone, hopefully everyone will have bows made and no, okay. My name, oh, Crystal, Crystal. Thank you. Oh, where's, how about have, this is my daughter, Jasmine Lily. Let's do the salsa, sassy salsa flower arrangement.
So the last 4 digits up, it goes 211, and it goes 5197.
Oh, yay! So when you get home, just fill it all the way up with some water. Thank you.
The water, Crystal?
No, just tap water.
Okay, for the large one, it's 5201.
Oh! Yay!
I had 02.
So yeah, so make sure when you get home, just if you can put it under your sink, maybe with a sprayer and get down in there, and then just make sure that it gets up. Okay? You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for showing up.
Everybody, thank you so much for coming. Please actually have the waiters on your table. You can fill them in. I'm not gonna make you walk and bring them back. You just put them on the table and I'll pick them up. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Happy Spring. Be safe, be healthy, and please come back and visit us again. Thank you.
Thank you.
I just do it out of my phone.
But I mean, order.
Yes,
Keeping it all together, so.
right. I mean, it's not like a shop, like a cooler and everything like that. It's just,